Evelyn, can you talk about timelines for financial aid for both undergraduate and graduate students?
Right. Well, I always say you have to plan ahead. A perfect timeline, optimal, is 18 months ahead of time. I know that in many, many parts of the world, that seems so unrealistic because in your own country, you only maybe need to plan starting in April to be able to join a university that same year in September. But given that the United States works on deadlines, the universities have very early deadlines, and in many cases, for students who are looking for merit scholarships or financial aid, the deadlines might be slightly earlier. Planning ahead is a really good piece of advice, and I would say no later than 12 months ahead of time, but 12 to 18 months ahead of time is when you start doing your research. You contact an Education USA advising center, you go online, you do your homework, whether undergraduate or graduate, and you also begin having conversations with your family about the affordability of an education and thinking long term. If you're an undergraduate student, you need to sort of have a plan that is a 4-year plan. If you're a master's student, about a 2-year plan, and if it's a PhD student, at least a 5-year plan, depending on the field that you'll be doing. So combining looking up the resources in country through Education USA, looking at the university's policies and website, and having conversations with your sponsors and or family to have a long-term plan, if that happens between 12 to 18 months ahead of time, you're in a good place.
Thanks, excellent advice.